yeah, Lucho wants a 9.
I think I did. Yeah, a tall physical striker, right?
I mean that explains the Duran links, DJ,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what Duran is. That also, I mean, that the first thing when I saw that is like, wait, so Lucho does not have the false line gimmick? I don't understand anything here.
Well, I think he wants variety, who does like different kind of profiles.
Yeah, but we already have that profile in Gonzalo.
Ramos,
and that's why
but he's not a target man, though, is he? Like,
I mean, he's much closer to a target man than a false 9.
Well, yeah, but he's not a target man. But yeah, like you wouldn't describe Ramos as a target man, would you?
I would, because what I consider a target man is someone that can't create for himself. Because a target man means that your team needs to target you for you to like score goals and so on. That's what Gonzalo is. Gonzalo will never do something by himself. Like, he is a target man. We have to target him for him to look good. If we don't create chance for Gonzalo, he's gonna not touch the ball a single time in the game.
I don't know if that's true though, because I think his like link up play and whatnot. That's
decent.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, it's decent, but I wouldn't say that makes him into like a link up or a second striker. I still consider him as a target man. But the big thing with that, DJ, is Osimhen is a tall guy that wins a lot of balls in the air, which means the reason Lucho doesn't want Osimhen, DJ, is not because of profile. Rather, it's because he doesn't want a personality in the locker room. Because I've always said this, like Lucho, Pep, they only want to sign players 23 and younger, because then they can breed them. But he doesn't want Osimhen. I mean, Osimhen is a bit of a drama queen as well.
To be fair, I wouldn't. With some of the lows I've seen with Osimhen in terms of like the shit with the national team, I don't think I'd want that at PSG. Now, obviously, if it goes well, and if you bring in a player like that and it goes well, you're happy. But if it doesn't go well, then you might bring a bad egg into your locker room. Yeah,
but the thing is, Lucho also have to understand that whenever PSG fails, the blame will be on him, because he has made all of the main decisions that have led to the players that we have now. So if we lose because we don't have an Osimhen, that's all on Lucho. So I don't care if he's an ego in this. Like, we have to do what's best for us to win games. And
agreed.
But yeah, with Duran, DJ, it's most likely he will stay at Villa, even though the Premier League clubs that is linked with Asensio is Villa. So maybe because I've seen that Unai Emery raised his profile. So maybe it could be like Asensio plus money for Duran now. That would be great. If not, the reports also added that Lucho would also be okay with a loan. So could you think of those kinds of a 9 like that we could go after? Maybe that we haven't thought of?
So a physical striker who can hold up the ball, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that there's a lot of, like, Patrick Schick, I think is one that comes to mind. He's coming into a bit of form now at Leverkusen, and he's playing a bit more with Boniface's injury, but in the summer I thought he's someone I would have liked to see us go after. So I don't think we'd be able to get him.
Okay.
But I think if you want a striker who can play like a rotational role, there's a million players out there. Like, it really shouldn't be that hard.
Okay, I'm trying to see her on the list.
Okay. Yeah, you need to go past the 50s because we're not getting anyone.
He's good. I mean, we've made like a 50, 60. We've already made the first bid for Duran, like 55. DJ.
No, but I'm talking like loans. If we're saying loan, that's what I'm saying.
No. The report said that Lucho could even accept a loan. But the main thing would be like he's ready to splash. He's ready to splash. Like a Cisco? Cisco could be interesting.
I don't think we're getting Cisco in January.
Cisco, Sama Agua.
Who's that? Oh, Samu. Yeah. Samu. Keep going. All right, next page.
No. I mean, no, he's not that profile.
I think Xerxes is one. Like, I don't really rate him from what I've seen at United, but I think if he's available on loan, I wouldn't say no to that.
But he's a false 9, DJ. That's not maybe the profile that reports mentioned.
I mean, he's a link up striker.
He's not a target man.
The ball.
No, I know that he
he's not-
suits
he's
our
not-
football and
right.
everything. I'm just strictly talking about that report.
Okay, so what is a target man then?
And number 9, like a classic number 9.
Is
So
Solanke a target man?
I've never watched that bump, so I don't know about Solanke. But like Gyökeres is a target man. Osimhen is a target man.
Gyökeres is not a target. I don't think Gyökeres is a target man.
Lewandowski is a target man.
Okay, yeah, Lewa is a target. I don't think Gyökeres is a target. Man.
And then I play like Kane. Kane is not a target man.
Kane is a target. I think Kane is a target man.
No, Kane is not a target man. Kane is a playmaking 9. He's like a second striker or a false 9.
Okay.
Why is Kane a target man? Because he's a great finisher?
No, because like his hold up play, his link up play, he's great in the air. He can head the ball. Like if you have Harry Kane in your team, you want to cross the ball to him, you know. But I think Gyökeres is best in transition because you want to play the ball into feet. Surely the whole point of target man is they're like a physical target, and you can, you know, give them the ball as their target for the attack. That's what I think when I say target man.
Yeah, but Gyökeres in that sense is the target man. There's someone they're always looking for and creating chances for. I know that Liga Noche has some crazy high line, so it's mostly a lot of counterattacks and so on.
Okay, but we can agree, like Gyökeres is a very different profile to like I don't know, like Xerxes or something like that, right?
Yeah, I would compare Xerxes to Kane. I think both of them are very similar.
Right.
They both like to drop deep. They both like to. Like,
So
if they are in an attack, their wingers will score most of the goals and not themselves. Like at Bologna, it was Orsolini and that Swedish guy that scored most of the goals, not Xerxes.
Okay, so you would call them
even
false
though
nines,
Kane
right?
scores a lot.
So you would call them false nines.
I wouldn't call them a false nine, but I would call them not like a traditional. I wouldn't call them a target man. No.
Okay.
Like Højlund and Xerxes. Højlund is a target man. Xerxes is not.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
But you mentioned Xerxes. I mean, he could potentially be available.
Yep.
The thing is, though, if Rashford leaves, and I've also seen Garnacho might leave. Napoli wants him, depending on if United want to sell for a good price. Would United then be willing to also offload Xerxes?
I think it depends on if Xerxes wants to come to PSG, you know. So it would be one of those where we'd have to contact him and see what he's saying.
True. Yeah, Isak. I would love Isak, but we're talking about January now. Isak, that's a summer thingy. Yeah, huge job, man. Hopefully it cooks up for you. And you can update us on how Kodo's performing. All right, Ikitik.
Okay, so would you call Hugo a target man?
No.
But so why is he not a target man?
Because he doesn't need you to target him. Like he can drop deep, he can cook a player on the wing. Like he's more of a second striker, Ikitike. I don't even think his finishing is that good, like for a team to target.
Okay,
it's like Frankfurt. They have two second strikers in attack. Both him and Marmouch. None of them for me is like a traditional 9.
Have you seen any of Guirassy?
Guirassy?
Yeah, have you watched any of him? I was gonna ask you if you would call him a target man.
Yeah, I'll call him a target man. He's pretty useless with apart from scoring. All right. That's my best description. If a player is useless apart from scoring, he's a target man. Most of the time, that's how it goes.
Okay, fair enough.
Like the only way, yeah. And that's why I would still call Gonçalo more of a target man, even though his link up isn't like complete garbage.
Okay.
Ferguson, no. Guirassy. I mean, I don't think Dortmund would let go of him.
No, I don't think so.
Reteg, I mean, he's having a really good season, but doesn't fit the profile and he's not available. Well, now we're coming into the mid trajectory.
Yeah, just keep going because these are all like wide forward kind of players.
David mentioned Skamaka in the group chat.
He's injured, isn't he?
No, I think he recently came back.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if he's even played since. No, wait. What's that red thing? No, February the 3rd. Okay.
Okay.
Wisa, Undav, Ivan Toney.
No, because I don't think he'd be able to leave Saudi for the tax reasons. He would have been an interesting target, but I don't think he can.
What do you mean?
I think the way the Saudi tax works is you have to stay there for like a tax year. I don't know the ins and
And then
outs of
they
it,
don't
but
tax you.
yes, I think how because like if you come the idea is because like you couldn't be a earning Saudi salary but living in Europe, right? So you have to stay in Saudi for a period of time that equates to a tax year. I think that's how it
Yeah,
works.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you become a half citizen.
Exactly that. Yeah.
Because then everybody would just go one day in Saudi,
Right. Nah.
tax free, and then come back.
Exactly.
He's
Santiago.
actually decent, but
Who's Strand Larson?
yeah, because I remember him from Celta Vigo.
Yeah. I
But
think he's been okay for Wolves this season. Mitch Rich maybe because I think he's done enough time in Saudi, so that wouldn't be it, the time period wouldn't be an issue for him. Would Al Hilal be willing to let him go for 6 months? I think that's the question mark. I think he's just moved to thingy, so we I don't think he'd want to move again. He's terrible. How much are these guys worth on the market? 20, okay. Mo, can you press? Oh, you've gone past it, don't worry.
What was it?
I was gonna say, can you press Marcos Leonardo's profile? I just want to see how he's doing.
Wait, that was page 3.
Yeah, he was near the bottom. There we go.
10 games, 5 goals.
No, but I think he moved to Saudi this summer.
In the cup, 3 games, 3 goals. And in the Champions League, 5 games, 3 goals. So he's actually been good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, we can move on.
All right, this is the last page because we're gonna get into some real bum territory soon. Okay, man. Mateta?
Yeah, I think you know what I wouldn't mind Tammy Abraham if he and Milan are willing to cancel his current loan deal. Maybe you can try and start sniffing about that because I think he's someone who like I'd call a target man. Like he can do a little bit of everything. He can give you a physical profile as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Mateta? Like he had that purple patch at the end of last season with Palace, and then obviously was good at the Olympics.
I like him. I think he's been good since the new manager came in. But the issue is that like why would I think Palace probably look at him and think of him as a 60 million pound player. If I'm being honest, you know the way the Prem money is. So
yeah,
no chance for getting.
All right.
No, that's that.
There is no one. Just take Osimhen, man. Just get Osimhen, Lucho, man. The Boost Kamara Osimhen DJ. That's a great attack. Now we're talking.
Yeah, I think if they fit together, that would be crazy. Because I think they all complement each other as well.
Yeah, because for me the thing is now you have Dembele and Kvara, 2 of the best like wing playmakers in the world. You'd want to surround them with a top goal scorer, not a false 9 who's going to facilitate them to score. Kvara isn't the best goal scorer. You get me? Like we're not using them to their best. Like now we're trying to force them Booze into this goal scoring role. He's doing well. Shout out to him. But that's not even what he's best at. Right. But I guess these reports give us some kind of hope for next season. That maybe we can sign an actual 9, like an Isak, like a Haaland.
Right. Yeah, I think in the report, the idea of the report is probably Colomani is just gone. Asensio hopefully will be leaving. So maybe you want to bring in just another body who can give you a different option at striker. But then,
Yeah.
obviously, towards the summer, you want to start looking for a true number 9. Also, it depends on how Ramos does, I think, the rest of the season. You know, if he shows enough promise to
No, I
maybe.
don't think that's the thing. I don't think so. I think Lucho,
Hmm.
he sees players 1-2 games, he sees them in training, and he already has given them like a rating of how he feels about them. And I don't think like Gonzalo would need to score a hat trick every single game for Lucho to be like, you know what,
That's my
I
number
can
9.
change my mind on him. Yeah, yeah.
So you think that ship is already sailed? Like Lucho doesn't view him as the lead 9,
Yeah. I mean, that was clear last season. Then this
right?
season, because we didn't sign anyone, we were like, maybe it's different. Maybe Lucho trusts Gonzalo. Started first game, had a cheeky assist, then got injured. Then we were just guessing and speculating. But most of us thought, like, yeah, he will probably start a lot of games when he comes back.
Right.
And I've
Okay.
even seen like Gonzalo fans defend Gonzalo, and they say, "Oh, Lucho's just taking it easy on Gonzalo. He just came back from an injury." No, because Gonzalo started the first 2 games. If you can see Lucas Hernandez, it took him like 5 substitute performances until he could start. That's someone that Lucho's caring about his injury. Gonzalo started against Auxerre and Salzburg, and then since then didn't start until last game. That's to do with Lucho rates like doing more at false 9 than Gonzalo Ramos or Kangili or Dembu's false 9. And I mean, we're definitely going to strengthen the squad in the summer, so